90 Day Fiancé star Loren Allen continues to upset viewers with his disturbing behavior throughout the latest season of Before 90. Many fans have questioned some of his statements, especially during the previous episode, in which he suggested marrying Faith Tulud's mother because same-X marriage is not allowed in the Philippines. Loren also had the opportunity to meet Faith's family in the latest episode, but many were caught by surprise based on his behavior in front of his girlfriend's family. Loren Allen meets Faith Tulud's mother. The latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days featured Loren's meeting with Faith's family. During the episode, Faith introduced her man to her family, but her mom expressed doubts about Loren. She asked if he truly loved her daughter. According to Loren, he only loves trans women, seemingly assuring Faith's mom that he'd stay loyal. However, it seems Faith was holding back after telling her family that they're just friends at the moment. It's no secret that Faith has been hurt multiple times early in their relationship. She was shocked when she learned that Loren got infected with an STD, which he got from having *X with women while they were still in a long-distance relationship. Loren has also shared his financial struggles with Faith, the last thing she wanted to hear from him. Loren low class in front of Faith's family. Some Redditors are calling out Loren Allen following the latest episode of BF 90. The 90 Day Fiancé star decided to join Faith's family for dinner. However, many were surprised by how Loren ate. He only used a spoon and lifted his plate near his mouth to grab the food. Several commenters slammed Loren for being low class and for not having table manners. But what upset others was how he criticized the food, even after eating it in a disrespectful way. He just can't be normal. No matter what, the creepy weirdness just sludges out. Beside eating, like a child, he had the audacity to criticize the food. Honestly feel like they messed up casting this dude. All he brings to the table is gonorrhea and $42. The thing to know about Loren is that he consciously does gross and stupid **T for attention. He is sort of a cringe energy vampire who gains power and sustenance from people's disgust. Honestly, he may take the cake for most mentally ill this season. Loren Allen's controversial behavior. This wasn't the first time Loren Allen raised some eyebrows for his controversial actions. Early in the season, the 90 Day Fiancé star went to Reddit to do an AMA. But instead of answering questions, he ended up sharing his disturbing views about women's autonomy. He even called white people the devil. His shocking comments also resulted in his Reddit account getting banned. But Loren didn't stop there. He had an online feud with cast member Adnan, following a meme he created using Tiger Lily's face and attaching it to a photo of Dolly Parton's The Salvation Army 133rd Red Kettle campaign. He captioned his post with, "Help heroes be heroes in 2025. Vote Tiger Lily Parton president," and Adnan didn't appreciate what he did. The two ended up going back and forth, with Loren mocking Adnan for asking him to fight. He even said that he was a martial arts specialist. Fortunately, their beef didn't go further, and the two suddenly went silent about each other online. Faith Tulud's family skeptical about Loren. 90 Day Fiancé star Loren Allen faces new challenges with Faith Tulud in the upcoming episode of Before 90. It has been a roller coaster between the two as Faith continues to discover new lies from her boyfriend. One of them was his financial problems, which could lead to serious problems for them in the Philippines. It also appears Faith's family has something to say about Loren amid all his secrets. Loren Allen makes shocking suggestion. The previous episode of Before 90 caught many people by surprise. Loren learned that same-sex marriage in the Philippines is now widely accepted. Due to this, the 90 Day Fiancé star suggested that he'd marry Faith's mother instead. Many were disturbed by what he said. He didn't even look like he was joking, due to his serious face. A Reddit thread called out Loren for being a creep, while others are not surprised, considering all the horrible statements he made throughout the season. Faith's family skeptical about Loren. TLC recently released a preview clip for the upcoming episode of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, it features Loren Allen trying to get to know Faith's family. However, he is put in the hot seat after Faith's mother asks if he loves their daughter. Loren said that he only likes trans women, secretly promising that he'd stay loyal to Faith. Faith Tulud and Loren Allen no longer together. Things are a lot different between Faith Tulud and Loren Allen behind the scenes. Loren is back in the U.S. and was previously spotted working at a department store. Moments later, Faith Tulud explained to Loren why her parents doubted his true intentions. She said it was a big deal for them for her to date a man, adding, "When I was young, my mom always told me not to have a boyfriend because it's hard to find a man who wants a real and honest relationship for a trans woman like me." Faith has already confirmed that they're no longer together. It appears things didn't work out between the two, but many fans are glad and even believe Faith dodged a bullet. 90 Day Fiancé stars Steen and Joanne Digessu participated in the tell-all segment of TLC. Many fans were shocked about their story, as it revolves around the aftermath of not telling both their families that they'd already been married for 2 years. They received mixed reactions from their children upon revealing their huge secret. They're now trying their best to build healthier relationships with their families. They appeared in the tell-all as a healthy couple. But what caught the attention of many was how Steen called out some cast members for their questionable actions. Why did Steen and Joanne Digessu keep their marriage a secret? Joanne and Steen were both single parents when they met. The 90 Day Fiancé stars knew that they had a special connection. After dating for several months, they decided to secretly tie the knot. One of the main reasons why Joanne decided to keep it a secret was because she still shares custody of her kids with their biological father. She did not want to overwhelm them with all the changes in her life as well. Additionally, she was afraid her children may disapprove of their relationship. The same thing goes for Steen, who also admitted that they didn't plan everything wisely. Fans praise Steen after tell-all. Some Redditors are commending Steen following the latest episode of TLC Tell-All. According to the poster, they were impressed by how the 90 Day Fiancé star didn't back down from other cast members and called them out for their red flags. One of them was when he called out Ingy for his smug smile after Corona gave him the middle finger. The poster added that Steen acts very mature and deals with his issues with Joanne without raising his voice or acting violently. I do think they genuinely love each other. I think getting married without telling anyone for years was a stupid decision that will haunt them for a long time, but I hope they make it. I like Steen, but the way he jumped on Inge out the gate was a bit unhinged. I thought I missed something. I bet Steen is a big reason why both Shekinah and Sarper are being very respectful of Joanne. That strapping Irishman seems the sort to give someone a stern warning but once. Steen did say he doesn't like when he sees people playing with other people's emotions. I'm guessing this is somewhat of a trigger for him. I mean, he's not wrong. The only person that really seemed into the relationship was Corona. Steen becomes a heartthrob. Steen also became a heartthrob in another Reddit thread. According to the poster, they can't help but notice how good-looking the 90 Day Fiancé star was during the tell-all. Others agreed and even compared him to Hollywood actor Tom Hardy. Several commenters even said that he was acting like UFC superstar Conor McGregor. Yeah, but if it's him, I'm here for it, haha. That suit, Lord help me. He's hot in a Tom Hardy bad boy sort of way. Yes, I love Tom Hardy. Now I understand my attraction to this guy lol. It's like Tom Hardy mixed with Conor McGregor. I'm here for it. Brian Muniz, ex-wife, speaks out. 90 Day Fiancé star Brian Muniz is one of the most controversial cast members of Before 90 Season 7. He's been trying his best to win the heart of his girlfriend, Ingrid, but she keeps discovering his dark secrets. Many viewers also call out Brian for his manipulative antics. One of them is seemingly using his disability to control Ingrid. But it seems that Brian is still keeping more shocking secrets following the recent claims of his ex-wife, Fran. Brian Muniz and Ingrid's situation. Brian previously made headlines after Ingrid's mom showed no interest in getting to know him. The 90 Day Fiancé star was having lunch with Ingrid, but Ingrid's mom decided not to join them. According to some, it seemed Ingrid's mother was aware of her boyfriend's horrible past. In one of their episodes, Ingrid learned that Brian was involved in drug dealing operations. His disability was also related to his dark past. The latest episode of BF90 featured Brian still trying his best to earn back the trust of his girlfriend. However, his ex-wife had something to say about their trip and his past. Brian's ex-wife speaks out. A reality TV fan page on Instagram called @MaryPants recently shared shocking details about Brian and his ex-wife. According to the page, the latest episode featured Brian bringing Ingrid to a resort in Recife, Brazil. However, the resort was near his ex-wife's home. In one of her statements, Fran said Brian took Ingrid to all the spots they had planned to go. Brian also uploaded a video of himself seemingly taunting her by saying, "It's much lighter now, much better without you." Fran then shared some disturbing allegations about her ex-husband, such as him allegedly spying on her and trying to force her into a public confrontation. In addition to that, Fran claimed that Brian started seeing Ingrid just months after their wedding. She added, "It was a betrayal that went throughout our entire relationship. I was still committed, and he was already moving on with someone else." Fran's claims about Brian Muniz's harassment. Fran also accuses Brian of using her for a green card and for his convenience in banking. According to @MaryPants, the 90 Day Fiancé star left Fran shortly after he secured a Brazilian green card. Fran also said that Brian left her with great anxiety and panic attacks because he allegedly blocked her credit cards and left several loans under her name. Fran also claimed that Brian became more aggressive when they separated. He allegedly used fake social media accounts to harass her. His ex-wife claimed that everybody from the production crew knew Brian was already married, but they still proceeded to film with him and Ingrid. Fans call out Ingrid for being blind. 90 Day Fiancé star Ingrid has been receiving a lot of sympathy from fans for her situation with Brian Muniz. She continues to discover new lies about her man, but some Redditors are upset about how she continues to accept his disturbing behavior. As a result, she is starting to lose supporters, and several people are starting to call her out for being blind. Brian Muniz's shocking secrets. One of the most disturbing secrets that Ingrid discovered about Brian was his drug-dealing past. He was involved in such operations and talked with other women while being married. He had a rough marriage, which ultimately led to their split. However, the 90 Day Fiancé star claimed the gunmen who shot him while being carjacked were actually people sent by his ex-wife as revenge. Aside from his criminal past, Brian also shocked Ingrid when she learned that his age was almost the same as her dad. Many viewers are also upset with how Brian continues to try to get Ingrid to do intimate things with him. He was also called out for love-bombing Ingrid, which is a form of manipulation. Fans call out Ingrid for being blind. Some Redditors are calling out Ingrid following the latest episode of BF90. The 90 Day Fiancé star learned that Brian Muniz has already been through 4 marriages. She was initially upset about Brian's confession, but they continued working on their relationship as if it was not a big deal. Due to this, some Reddit users slammed Ingrid for not seeing the red flags. However, several people think Brian would just turn it against Ingrid again. "I feel like they've spent 6 months together at this point. It's the longest, most awkward, and painful trip ever. She needs to end it." She might, but he'll just give some more gifts and everything will be cool again. And somehow, if she is turned off by this secret, it will be because she discriminates people in wheelchairs. Why would a young, beautiful woman sign up to provide care for a virtual stranger and confirmed liar? She gets nothing out of this relationship. He's not rich, he's a gross horned dog, and his disabilities will digress. Just awful. She just keeps ignoring these giant red flags. Ingrid was a third party all along. Brian Muniz's ex-wife, Fran, recently surfaced with shocking claims. One of them was about how Brian had allegedly already been dating Ingrid while they were still married. According to Fran, she was still committed to their marriage, but he was already moving on with someone else. She also claimed that the 90 Day Fiancé star kept his past of having 4 marriages from her for 6 years, which is also the same secret he kept from Ingrid. Sarper wants to disappear after tell-all drama with ex. 90 Day Fiancé star Sarper Bevan faces an unexpected twist in the first part of the tell-all. He and Shekinah Garner were positive entering the segment because they solved their issues and committed to staying together by the end of the season. However, Sarper was surprised when one of his former flames appeared in the segment, leaving Shekinah upset. Sarper Given's romantic proposal to Shekinah Garner. The previous episode of TLC featured Sarper and Shekinah's romantic date. The 90 Day Fiancé star hopped onto a yacht for a dinner date. Moments later, Sarper began making heartwarming comments about Shekinah's appearance and assured her that she was the only one for him. Sarper then proposed to Shekinah in front of a beautiful view. She said yes, turning everything into an emotional and unforgettable night. Many fans were surprised that they were one of the most successful couples of the season. Sarper meets his ex at the Tell-All. TLC recently released a clip from the first part of the TOW Tell-All. It features the unexpected appearance of Sarper Given's ex-girlfriend, DD. The surprise can be seen on Sarper's face. Moments later, DD begins to share some shocking information. One of the tidbits includes how they've remained friends for quite some time. This made Shekinah upset, telling everyone that Sarper never had any female friends. He tried to defuse the situation by saying that she was one of his ex-girlfriends, and Shekinah referred to her as one of his one-night girls. However, DD insisted that they've been in touch since last November, and even brought out receipts from their conversations. Sarper Given wants to disappear after tell-all drama with ex. TLC's latest clip also caught Sarper's attention online. He left a comment on the page, saying, "Feelings. Let the couch be torn, and I fall down and disappear." According to some, it seems the 90 Day Fiancé star wasn't expecting the sudden appearance of DD, who may share more shocking details about his past that Shekinah doesn't know. But during the episode, Sarper Given assured that he had already moved on from his past and is now focusing more on his future with Shekinah and return to her soon. She reposted a reel by Neo_Self13 that shows various clips of Heath Ledger's character the Joker and a voiceover, claiming most people only appreciate what they have after they've lost it. The video is making Angela think that when Michael comes back, his return won't be about her but about his failure to find what he could have without her. It's about their inability to face the fact that they ruined the best thing that ever happened to them, the voiceover adds. The video has Angela convinced that Michael is not coming back because he misses her, but because he is scared of living in a world without him. As per Angela, Michael is scared of being lost in an empty world. However, she wouldn't be letting Michael's fear become her problem. Angela has realized that Michael will see her value only when he has trampled all over it, and he has exhausted every other option by being rejected and betrayed by the same people he thought were going to make him happier than Angela ever could. What Angela's claims about Michael mean for her legal case against him? Will Angela and Michael do a out-of-court settlement? Michael and Angela traveled all over the U.S. after he came to live with her in Georgia. Angela took him to Los Angeles and New York City. Michael might be lying when he says that Angela was mistreating him in her home because there are pictures of the couple spending quality time together at Lax. Michael was with Angela in New York, filming the tell-all for Happily Ever After, when he seemed to have made up his mind to dump her. He was gone within a couple of days after they returned home from filming. At the time, Angela was worried sick about Michael. She thought he was missing. She was even offering $10,000 to whoever could provide information about Michael's whereabouts. Angela did not know that Michael was in Texas living in a swanky new apartment with a friend. As Angela realized she had been scammed, she sent Michael a message through the cameras. She told him that the next time she would see him would be in court or a plane coming back to her. Our take on Angela Dean predicting Michael Sammy will return to her. Angela expects Michael to apologize to her to avoid deportation. Angela dragged Michael to court in June 2024. He turned to 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, fans for monetary help so he could fight Angela in court. The money and support that Michael had received have given him the confidence to believe that he wouldn't get deported. However, Angela believes Michael has no option but to come to her if he wants to continue living in the U.S. after all. They could reunite from his criminal past. Brian also shocked Ingrid when she learned that his age was almost the same as her dad. Many viewers are also upset with how Brian continues to try to get Ingrid to do intimate things with him. He was also called out for love-bombing Ingrid, which is a form of manipulation. Fans call out Ingrid for being blind. Some Redditors are calling out Ingrid following the latest episode of BF90. The 90 Day Fiancé star learned that Brian Muniz has already been through 4 marriages. She was initially upset about Brian's confession, but they continued working on their relationship as if it was not a big deal. Due to this, some Reddit users slammed Ingrid for not seeing the red flags. However, several people think Brian would just turn it against Ingrid again. I feel like they've spent 6 months together at this point. It's the longest, most awkward, and painful trip ever. She needs to end it. She might, but he'll just give some more gifts and everything will be cool again. And somehow, if she is turned off by this secret, it will be because she discriminates people in wheelchairs. Why would a young, beautiful woman sign up to provide care for a virtual stranger and confirmed liar? She gets nothing out of this relationship. He's not rich, he's a gross horned dog, and his disabilities will digress. Just awful. She just keeps ignoring these giant red flags. Ingrid was a third party all along. Brian Muniz's ex-wife, Fran, recently surfaced with shocking claims. One of them was about how Brian had allegedly already been dating Ingrid while they were still married. According to Fran, she was still committed to their marriage, but he was already moving on with someone else. She also claimed that the 90 Day Fiancé star kept his past of having 4 marriages from her for 6 years, which is also the same secret he kept from Ingrid. Dempsey Wilkinson's new GF finally reveals if 90 Day Fiancé star is manipulating her after Statler threatened to expose the truth. 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Dempsey Wilkinson's new girlfriend, Aniele Trujillo, has denied rumors of being manipulated amid other accusations by Statler Raleigh. A few years ago, the British woman fell in love with her American partner, Statler, and wanted to build a future with her. However, they had conflicting goals and aspirations. Dempsey desired to become a mother and preferred to live a carefree life. The couple struggled to come to a decision regarding having a baby and eventually split up after filming their 2nd season, during which they lived together in a van. Dempsey quickly moved on after her split from Statler. She started dating a 33-year-old woman named Aniele, which sparked rumors that she was repeating the same behavior she exhibited in her previous relationship. Statler also threatened to expose the truth about Dempsey using her money. However, Dempsey's new girlfriend recently denied all these allegations. In response to a social media user who commented, "All I see, she's using you now," Aniele replied, "Far from it. Dempsey is the most beautiful person I've ever known." The young woman went on to express that she feels happier than ever to be with someone like Dempsey. What Aniele Trujillo defending Dempsey Wilkinson means. Aniele is eager to show her unwavering loyalty to Dempsey. Aniele's latest comment about Dempsey isn't surprising. When Dempsey first appeared on the show, she displayed any major red flags and always seemed clear about her goals. She openly expressed her emotions and didn't make everything about herself. In contrast, Statler exhibited many personality issues. She appeared to be proud of her questionable past and showed no interest in starting a family. Dempsey offered Statler all the support she could, but she ultimately had to leave her. Therefore, it's difficult to label Dempsey as the villain in her relationship or accuse her of being a manipulator. Dempsey's new girlfriend's response also makes sense, given their relationship. Someone accused Dempsey of being manipulative in the comments, so it wasn't surprising that Aniele came to Dempsey's defense and tried to shut down rumors. It appears that the 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way star's new girlfriend, is deeply in love with her despite not having spent much time together. Aniele likely dispels these rumors to prove her loyalty to Dempsey. It would have been more concerning if Aniele had not responded to the critic's hateful comment and ignored it like Dempsey did. Our take on Aniele Trujillo defending Dempsey amid backlash. Dempsey and Aniele haven't been together long enough to encounter issues. Dempsey filmed her final season with Statler approximately a year ago, so she has likely spent close to 12 months with her new girlfriend. This isn't as much time as she spent with Statler. There's a possibility that Dempsey's new girlfriend, Aniele, hasn't yet experienced the same issues that Statler did when she was with Dempsey. It may take several more months for Anayeli to notice any problems in their relationship. If the 90-Day Fiancé, the Other Way star, is compatible with Anayeli, they'll likely continue to be together for a long time despite any challenges they may face. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.